Alright, what's going on, everybody? Today I wanted to talk a little bit about this guy, the Eastern Kingsnake, or the Kingsnake in general, but this specific one is the Eastern Kingsnake, the Chain King. This is a very important snake. A lot of people have this mentality that you know, every snake's a bad snake. I don't know where it comes from, but this guy is one of those guys you want to have in your yard. Whether you're here in the south, whether you're out in the west, California, there's king snakes all over the country, and they play a very important role. These guys are burrowers, so I mean they can climb. They're very good climbers, like most snakes, but they tend to be in rodent burrows, you know, barns, stuff like that. Now these guys are famous for one major thing, which is why they have the name Kingsnake, because they are the king of the jungle, so to speak. These guys will eat venomous snakes, and quite often do. They also eat rodents, moles, any vermin or, you know, rodent that pest, I guess. You know, I don't like them eating the venomous snakes because I like all snakes, but the average person should like these because that's what people's biggest fear are, the ones that are venomous. So these guys keep them all at bay. They keep the rodents at bay, they keep the venomous snakes at bay. They'll eat non-venomous snakes too. They'll even eat each other once in a while. But these guys are very good to have around. So you know, whatever area of the country you live in, kind of do a little research on what the king snakes of that area look like, because they look slightly different everywhere. You got the cow king, which is brown or black with some white striping, a little different, this thicker white striping. You got the Florida king snakes. They're a little bit different than these. The speckled kings, they all look a little different, but they all structurally look roughly the same, and they all behave similarly. You see a lot of the cow kings in the pet trade. These guys make great pets. Primarily very docile, even in the wild. When you find one, they do bite once in a while, but once you handle them, they're normally very, very good, especially ones in captivity, born and raised in captivity. You don't have a lot of aggression issues like you do with a lot of other snakes. So, you know, these guys are really cool snakes. I think one of the most underlooked snakes. Everybody goes after the corn snakes and the, I think they miss a lot of the king snakes, and these are really cool snakes. One thing I will say is if you plan on getting a king snake as a pet, there's a few things you should know. One, have a lot of thick substrate because they like to burrow. That's what they do. They stay hidden. You know, you don't necessarily find these guys in the top of trees like you do corns and rat snakes. These guys tend to be more burrowers, and rat, you know, you flip in tin or something to hide under, not atop of. But another thing is these guys are extremely strong compared to other snakes. So, you know, make sure you have a tight locking lid on there because they will push out of almost anything. They're very strong, and they're very nimble when it comes to getting through little tight cracks and spaces. So but they make great pets. So you know, if you're looking at getting a king snake, check it out. Probably easier for you to find a cow king. They come in different morphs. But yeah, we just want to talk a little bit today about king snakes. If you see one, as all snakes, let it be. If you don't know what it is, it might be doing you better than you think. And be sure to like and subscribe. Helps us out. Thank you.